Hey there, welcome back to Autism Advocating. We're talking about teachers making a difference in schools for autism awareness. And if you're new here, I am Beth, and this is Autism Advocating on YouTube. So, raising awareness for autism in schools, and particularly probably public school systems, and how teachers can make a difference. We're going to talk about 4 ways that I think are somewhat realistic that teachers can help make a difference. And also I'll talk a little bit about my personal experience having a sibling who is a teacher and has invited me into her classroom, and what she's doing to help make a difference having a nephew with autism. So first up, let's talk about incorporating autism education into the curriculum. Maybe it's just a week or maybe it's a day that you have 30 minutes or one lesson plan where you can teach students about autism, neurodiversity, and the importance of inclusion. And a lot of times you're going to have classrooms with someone in that classroom that is on the spectrum in one way or another. And this is not just important for kids that are on the spectrum, but also because you have different communication styles within just people in general. Also sensory sensitivities, and that's not just isolated for children on the spectrum as well. The different strengths of students with autism, and again, this is not just isolated here to children on the spectrum or just children with autism. Everybody has different strengths. So this is just a really cool way that you can speak about autism and draw similarities between kids with autism and everybody else in the classroom. And that is one of the things I focused on when I went into my siblings' classroom. I focused on sharing how my child that is on the spectrum is similar to those in the classroom that I was speaking to. Yes, there are a lot of differences, but there are a lot of similarities, and there are a lot of things that you can relate to someone with autism on. All right, next up, number 2, host autism awareness events. So April is Autism Awareness Month. And so during the month of April, it would be amazing if you could host events to educate students, staff, families. That could look like a variety of things. You could feature a guest speaker. You could do something like what my sibling did, which was invite a parent of a child with autism to come in and speak to your classroom. Maybe if you could do it as a school-wide assembly type of event, or you could have activities that promote understanding and acceptance of the child with autism. There's just a host of different things you could do. Maybe you set up a table in the hallway near the gym or near some meeting place or whatever that has different information that could be shared. There's just a variety of different ways you could help spread awareness. You could even partner with a different advocacy group to see if they would be interested in providing materials that you could share or coming in and speaking. Number 3, create inclusive classroom environments. Now, this I have to say is really exciting because I see this a lot. Teachers fostering inclusion and creating classroom environments that accommodate the needs of the students with autism, but also other needs for other students within the classroom. These are like sensory tools, fidgets, the different seatings. I see this a lot with like yoga balls or wiggle seats. That flexible seating option is definitely more common. I noticed that in my daughter's classroom, she had a wiggle seat this year when she got to her room. And so that is really cool. Also, visual supports are really common that I see, and that helps aid communication and understanding for those kids that are on the spectrum. And they also help other students within the classroom as well. You just never know who else in the classroom might benefit from those different communication or sensory needs. Number 4, collaborating with parents and autism experts. And I kind of touched on this a little bit, but you can also do things working with those parents and or experts by hosting workshops especially during Autism Awareness Month. It's a good time to do that. Or throughout the year, you could host workshops or informational sessions for the staff. And that would help build a supportive network within the school as well. Some of those could even happen after school. I know there's continuing education requirements for teachers, and maybe that is something that can be incorporated as well for teachers. But it's a great way to foster that relationship between the parents and the teachers. And so that would be a great collaboration that I would love to see within the schools, because there's definitely can be some animosity between parents and teachers or the public school system. So it's a great way to bridge those gaps and help build some confidence within the school systems with the parents. So those are 4 recommendations on how teachers can help make a difference and raise awareness about autism within the school system. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you have any ideas as well, leave those in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Of course, this is just touching the surface of different things that could be done to help raise awareness and how teachers can help make a difference. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.